So let's start adding some of the other features of our deck, like our beams and our posts, and figuring out where they're going to go as well. So if I go to deck, you can see here we have beam, we have post, we even have a deck bench. I'm noticing now they even have a parting board on the deck edge and in the middle. So that's kind of interesting. What happens if we draw that in? Parting board, let's put it down the middle here. Let's take a look here. Oh, nice. So you can split them up, get a little fancy. Cool. All right. We can throw another one in here at this corner. Oh, that just got rid of all the deck boards in between. Have to play with that. Okay. Anyways, let's get back to what we're doing. So under deck, we've got our beam. Here's our beam sizes. So once you figure out what sizes you have to deal with or use, you can pick them up here. So there's your 2-ply 2x6, 3-ply 2x6, 2x8, etc., etc. So I'm just going to pick a 3-ply 2x10 for now. I'm going to stick it here underneath the deck. Boom, there it is in a red line. Right mouse click to stop your beam. This one's going to need a beam across here as well. Boom. See what happens in our texture. Are they putting them in the right spot? The beams are in the right spot, so you don't even have to offset them. It's finding the deck and putting them right underneath the deck, which is kind of nice. And similarly, let's try and put some posts in. Post. We don't want a decorative post. We want a structural post. 4x4 pressure treated, 6x6 pressure treated. Let's click underneath the beam, click twice, click twice, click over here, move this out of the way. That one doesn't look quite lined up. We'll clean that up in a minute. Click OK. Let's go to our texture and see what happens. Okay, so posts are not adjusting the way they're supposed to be adjusting. They're putting the foundation of the post in line with the foundation of the house. So we definitely have to adjust them down. Okay, so we're going to have to edit that. Click on this. Pressure treated, the height is 12 feet. That's a very tall post. Got to do some math here. Under common, you'll find the offset. So right now the offset is 4 feet down. We want, our grade right now is 8 feet down. So we want 8 plus 4, which is 12 feet down. Click on that. There you go. And we need to shorten up the post height because the post height is going right through that beam there, which isn't what should be happening. Okay. So we know that 8 feet is to here. This beam was a 2x10, so it's another 8.5 inches. Or 9.5 inches. So we need to take 9.5 inches off this 12-foot post. So we can go here and say minus 9.5 inches. Click OK. Click OK. And that post drops down. And now, if you did that all in one step, you should be able to go up here to the Repeat Edit tool. Click on it. And click on all your posts. And they should drop downward to where they need to be. Now, this deck is a little bit lower, right? So it's going to need to have those posts shortened up even more. So we got to do some math there because it's overhanging a bit here. All right, and we can figure that out and get that set up. And then we want to work on spacing and stuff. So we'll deal with dimensioning those out and spacing them as well. So on here, if you go back to your extension tool, click on extension. You can see here when you hover over things, they get bolded or like kind of fuzzed out or whatever. That's what you're extensioning. So if I click on this beam and click drag out, it extensions to the center of the beam. Okay. If I click on this post and drag out, let's go out the top here. You can see there's the edge of the post. Click closer to this edge. So if I'm trying to get post spacing, I can put extensions on the inside of the post and then drag out this to get them in the right spot. You may want to dimension them to the edge of the deck as well if you're being picky about, being a foot in. Because remember, we can only have a 2-foot overhang max. So if I want that post to be 1 foot in, I can click on this dimension, 1 feet. Make sure you're moving the post. And then adjust the post spacing on the inside. And we're good to go.